Hello and welcome to Barbara's podcast. This is the show for women, all about health, nutrition, and wellness. It's the show that will empower you and inspire you to create a healthier lifestyle.
Hello and welcome. I'm Barbara Karafocus, and with me is my special guest, Deborah Shay. Welcome, Deb.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Can you tell us about your background and how you got started in the skincare industry?
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, my background, I originally started in high tech. I used to sell software, and I did it well, but I was never really happy doing what I was doing. But I didn't know really what I wanted to do. One day, when I was about 34, I was just looking at myself in the mirror. I was always a woman who took care of my skin. I always took care of myself. But I was looking at I just guessed. I didn't really know what I was doing. I thought I was doing the right thing. And I was 34 years old, and I was looking in the mirror, and I had wrinkles and acne on my face. And I said, it dawned on me, like, I didn't even know that you can have acne and wrinkles at the same time. I thought acne comes, it finishes, and then you get the wrinkles. I said, I am not ready for this. I'm not ready to start injecting Botox and hyaluronic acid, and I'm not ready. And I've been taking care of myself my whole life. Why do I look like this? I said, either I'm doing it all wrong, or this whole skincare industry is one big scam. And I set out, I said, I better get on top of this right now because, I'm not ready for this and I'm not happy with what I see. And so it really set me off on a journey. And I started, before I even went back to school, I started, learning everything I could online about skincare formulations and how to formulate an effective product and what ingredients are really good and what ingredients are really not good and not contributing to your skin's health and radiance. And I started trying out lots of different products, and I started really paying attention to what I was putting on my face. And I was amazed by the results I started to see. I almost couldn't believe it. And then I started designing skincare routines for everyone around me. I have a lot of sisters, then my friends, then everyone who would just let me give them skincare advice. I started helping them, and it was just amazing what you can do with topical skincare if you know what you're doing. And then I said, I really want to do something with this, and I can't be, self-educated. I need to become a professional esthetician. I need to go to school so that people will really take me seriously. And so that's what I did. I signed up for 2 years, and I became an esthetician, and I opened up a clinic in my home. But from the very beginning, my goal wasn't to have the clinic and do facials for everybody every month. That really was never my goal. My goal was always to empower people into making the right decisions for their skin on their own. I was amazed what I was able to do for myself. I said, not everybody, but a lot of people are walking around in skin that's not the best that they can do. Definitely. And everybody takes care of that. I mean, everybody uses soap, everybody uses moisturizer, but if you know what you're doing, you can get amazing results. That was always my goal, to empower consumers in beauty and cosmetics to make better, smarter decisions for themselves so that they can get better results. And you end up saving money because you're not guessing anymore. But that's my story. It started on myself, and then I said, if I can do it for me, I can do it for other people. And so I do love giving facials, and it's really nice to work in the clinic. But what I do online with GloWithDeb is so much more empowering for women, and really, that's what I love to do. That's the core and the passion of what I do.
You do. How do you approach creating personalized skincare routines for your clients?
So, good question. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different lifestyle. Some people live in very, polluted, populated cities, and, some people work in the kitchen all day. Really, the routines that I create are very personalized. So, I have an intake questionnaire, and I ask you all questions, of course, first of all, about what your skin, what bothers you about your skin.
Yeah.
And then I ask you, about your lifestyle, where you kind of live, what do you do every day? Are you on top of a pot of oil in the kitchen? Are you outside? Are you inside? Are you in front of a computer? People don't realize the blue lights from the computer are also harmful for your skin. So I ask you about your lifestyle. Do you live with a smoker? Do you smoke? I ask you about food that you eat. I ask you, how much time do you want to spend in front of the mirror in the morning and at night? Because some people want it really, really fast and simple, straightforward. Give me 2 or 3 products. Let me bring out my best skin. I don't want to fuss. Other people want to fuss. They want more.
Me, I wouldn't want to fuss.
So it really is. That's what I mean by lifestyle. Some people want that 10-step beauty routine, and they want trends. Obviously we only do things that work and are effective, but other people want things that are a little more trendy and international products from, Korea and Japan and different things like that. And usually most people want the option to do both, or they have really busy mornings and they have more time at night to be a little more pampering. And of course, I ask them about their budget. How much do you want to spend on your skincare? Because there are amazing products, and I show this to my clients, in all price ranges. Price means nothing. You can have beautiful formulations that are that you can buy in the pharmacy, and you have beautiful formulations that you can buy in the fancy stores. And the same way goes the other way. Terrible products that are very expensive and terrible products that are very cheap. So price means nothing. And I really give my clients the tools to sort of be able to make those shopping choices on their own after they're done with the program. So I ask them about their skin, their lifestyle, their budget, so that I can really create for them a skincare routine that works and that, doesn't require them to go beyond their, time or comfort.
I love your approach, and it's a similar approach I take with my job as a nutritionist. It's more of a holistic approach, and I ask very similar questions, getting the history, whether they sleep well, the stress, what they eat, what they don't eat. So it's lovely to hear that you also take a holistic approach to it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What you eat matters, how you feel matters.
Yeah. Can you share some of the most common skincare concerns that you see in your clients?
So a lot of my clients, are really just sort of seeing their first signs of aging, and they were like, whoa, just like it was for me. I saw the first signs of aging. I went, whoa, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can for my skin, and I'm pretty clueless. They realized, they're just guessing when it comes at the store, or they're just listening to a salesperson or what their friend or neighbor recommended or the influencer recommended, but they know that it really isn't personally matched to suit their skin. They're just guessing. So I would say a large amount of my clients are women who simply just don't know what they're doing, and they want to know that they're giving themselves the very best. And then I have other clients that have a more significant skin issue like acne or pigmentation, or something that they're even working with a dermatologist, something a little more significant that they're working with a dermatologist to clear up. But the dermatologist is not addressing them from a cosmetic point of view. I see it all the time. The dermatologist will give you a prescription and really not address what's, the cosmetic side of it, which really affects us a lot. Of course, we care about our health, but the dermatologist doesn't care about your look. And so I'll work with somebody to create a routine that complements what they're doing with the dermatologist, so that they can get that cosmetic result that makes them feel good, and they makes them really feel like they're taking care of the problem in a way that makes them feel good.
Can you talk about the importance of using natural and organic ingredients in skincare products?
Yeah. So when I recommend skincare products, I don't recommend only natural products.
Okay.
The reason for that is there are a lot of things that are found in nature that are not good for your skin. They put them in skincare products, but they don't have any cosmetic benefit to them. And very often actually take your skin back. What do I mean by this? For example, lavender oils and eucalyptus oils and all kinds of essential oils that are found in nature have, for example, beautiful fragrances to them. And formulators like to put them into the skincare products because they smell good, and they'll actually even mask the bad smells of these active good ingredients that we want in our skincare product. And they put them in because they're natural and they smell good, but they're very sensitizing and sometimes even phototoxic, and cause all kinds of problems. They cause problems that won't necessarily send you to the dermatologist, but they will compromise your glow, is what I like to say. So even if it's a little bit of bumps, a little bit of redness, texture problems, you think that's your skin, but it's really all that essential oil in your moisturizer that you're slapping on your face. It's like, again, you're not going to go to, most of the time, it's not going to send you to the dermatologist. It can. Some people are very sensitive and it'll send them, but it compromises your glow. And the truth is, it doesn't belong on your skin. It's beautiful product. I love to burn lavender in my home. But it doesn't belong on your skin. It's not going to give you a cosmetic result. So natural doesn't draw me in when I see an all natural product, not at all. Sometimes I even prefer that they work the chemical in the lab to become more friendly for your skin. I call it biocompatible. I look for biocompatible skincare, meaning only ingredients that your skin recognizes, doesn't have to work hard to process it. When you put all these fragrances on your skin, your immune system is invoked to deal with, process with what you're putting on your skin. It doesn't belong there. So you're sort of doing so much more. No, we only put on your face what your face can recognize, what it likes, what's working and directly working on your skin. Other than that, we leave it off. And with that, and for that is I go for biocompatible skincare that does not interrupt the natural physiological processes that are happening in your body, that are happening with your skin. We don't want to get involved. We don't want to change anything. We just want to go with the natural processes. And sometimes when you work that chemical in the lab, you can work so that it does only that. Yeah. Anything sensitizing will be removed. So I don't only go for natural products. I go for biocompatibility. I'm very careful about ingredients, but natural is not the rule.
That's very, very interesting. I didn't know that. You know, I always used to go for natural and least processed, but so thank you for sharing that with us. Can you tell us a little bit about GloWithDeb and the products that you have? Do you have any makeup?
Okay, so first of all, the products, I don't exclusively work with any one brand. Okay. Even in my clinic where I give face treatments in person, I don't carry any one line of skincare. Yeah. Precisely because my whole ideology is about teaching people how to navigate a very confusing, overwhelming, very crowded industry. Yes. So I don't work with one brand, and I really try to, I designed the program so that my clients can learn how to navigate and choose products on their own. So there are brands that I love. It's not that I couldn't pick a brand and I couldn't just stick to one. I could do that, but I really don't want to. I really want people to know how to choose. So I'm really married to formulas. I look at the formula, I look at the function, of the product. And that's how I decide if it's something that I would recommend or not.
So what sort of things would our clients look for?
So really it would depend, like I said, on how much they want to spend and how much time they want to spend in front of the mirror and what they're trying to do. Do somebody want to, or do you mind ordering your products online, or do you want it all downstairs from the pharmacy downstairs? I really want to try, I really try to make it as personalized as I possibly can, so that it's easy to follow and get results from. So I don't work just with one brand. There are some that I recommend a lot, but I'm always open to finding new products and new brands. But it's about that ingredients list at the back, and what's inside, which will tell me if I'm going to recommend it or not.
Excellent. So at least you do the sifting and a little bit of the research for your clients to help them navigate it. Because it is.
And then I teach them why. I say why, and I teach them how to do it on their own. So like next time they walk into Sephora, or next time they walk into the pharmacy, they're not guessing.
Yeah.
Never. You will change the way you buy skincare forever after going through my program, because I kind of wake you up to things that people just are not aware of, and then you start to see the results. So I don't know how I'm the first person who
That gets a bit confusing, I think with the other day I went into a beauty and makeup shop here in Nicosia, and I wanted to get a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really big into makeup and like to keep it simple, but I thought, okay, well, I'd like to get a foundation. And I walked out of the shop in the end and I hadn't bought one because it was so confusing. They're all different types of shades. There was matte, there was lucid, or, shiny. There was all sorts, it was either a thick paste or a lighter version of it. And so I can imagine with all the other products how confusing it could have. And I just wanted to get the one, never mind the skin range.
So what I say about the makeup is I'm not a specialist in makeup, but what's good about the makeup is that it's designed to stay on top of your skin. Yes. Versus the skincare products are always, the formulators are trying to get through that skin barrier and penetrate to the deeper layers of the skin. When you're dealing with the makeup, you really it's not designed to go deep. It's meant to stay on top. So there's nothing really to be afraid of unless it's, filled with, phototoxic oils and comedogenic ingredients that are going to block your pores. If you don't really have a problem with breaking out, that's not something that needs to really concern you. So it would be more like searching for the right consistency, the right thickness. But you wouldn't have to be concerned about doing harm for your skin as far as getting past that skin barrier, because it's not meant to. It's not meant to. They don't even try. They just want to keep it on the outer layer of your skin.
Can you discuss any new or upcoming trends in the skincare industry that you're excited about?
I'm excited a lot about the skin industry. It's amazing. I'll tell you, it's amazing how the skin industry is never sleeping, like tech, meaning they're innovating in the labs to the topical skincare. I'm not even talking about, the advanced technologies and systems to take care of your skin that require, lasers and all kinds of different advanced treatment. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about topical skincare. The cream that you're slapping on your face, they're innovating. They continue to innovate because you have a skin barrier and it's designed to keep things out. Every formulator's dream is to penetrate. We want to get that hyaluronic acid deeper and deeper into the skin to plump up your face. And they're able to work the molecules so small, obviously of only good things that we want in our skin, skins that we know, we recognize, we like, but they're able to innovate and, do things that, have not been done 10 years ago, not 20 years ago, certainly not 15, more than that. So you can expect to see, again, if you're paying attention to what you're putting on your face and you're paying attention, you're not just guessing, and you should know that skincare, topical skincare, it's not Photoshop. It won't, it's not Photoshop, but it is really advanced. It's not a scam. I've done the homework. It's not a scam. It's getting better and better. So yeah, new actives, new research, better formulations. It's not sleeping. Like tech, the skincare industry is not sleeping.
Okay, excellent. Sorry, that's...
Oh, Kitty?
It's my cat, yeah. If our listeners want to connect with you, how can they get in touch?
Few ways. My website is GloWithDeb.com, 1W. On Instagram, I'm pretty active. My handle is at GloWithDeb. Those are two great and easy ways. You can find me on Facebook and LinkedIn as well, but I would say Instagram and my website is a sure way to get my attention fast.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming to the show. It was lovely to have you, and I find it very, very, very interesting. And
thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. I love to talk about what I do, so I'm always happy to be a guest. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Barbara's podcast. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter or e-courses. Celebrate life, and see you at the next episode.